Have you ever wondered how you can be disciplined, successful, and so locked in at work, yet when it comes to your weight, you feel completely out of control? You've probably tried eating clean, you've definitely tried cutting carbs, and maybe even tried counting your macros and logging every single thing you ate. And for a few weeks, you probably started noticing a difference and thought, hey, this is working. But the second things got stressful at work, you traveled, or something popped up with your kids, that game plan went completely out the window. So in this video, I'm gonna show you the easiest, most simplistic diet to use if you want to lose over 20 to 30 pounds and if you're over 40. It's not a meal plan, it's not some fad diet, and it definitely doesn't require you to log everything you eat. What it is a simple, replicatable system that you can use anywhere, no matter how hectic your life is. First of all, let me clear something up. Losing belly fat in your 40s, it's not about discipline or being lazy. It is about hormones, stress, and consistency though. As men age, muscle mass slowly declines, stress stays chronically elevated, insulin sensitivity decreases, and meals, they tend to become more inconsistent. That combination makes belly fat really easy to gain and really hard to lose. So the solution, it's not about eating less or training harder, it's about having a more strategic system set in place. Now, most diets, they fail because they rely just on your own willpower. They require you to track every macro exactly to the T. They force you to cook every meal. They force you to get rid of everything that you actually enjoy eating. And worst of all, it forces you to say no over and over and over again. Now, this might work if your full-time job is fitness and nutrition, but if you're a busy guy over 40, especially if you're working in an executive role and you're traveling and you've got kids, that's a losing strategy. The truth is, the best diet is not the most aggressive one. It's the one that you can put on autopilot no matter how crazy life gets. So check this out. This is the most simple diet that you can follow to lose belly fat if you're over 40. It's not about cutting carbs. It's definitely not about counting every calorie, and it's not about starving yourself for the next 6 months. What it is about is structure, and here's what that structure can look like. Rule number one, you've got to be eating 3 to 4 consistent meals every single day. Skipping meals just leads to you overeating later on, but eating those consistent meals, it allows you to stabilize your blood sugar, it gives you more energy, and it allows you to lose belly fat. Rule number two is you've got to build every single one of your meals around protein. Protein, it's a non-negotiable because it's going to help preserve your muscle mass, it's going to help improve your insulin sensitivity, and it's going to help keep you full. So if your meals, if they're not surrounded and not starting with protein, that fat loss that you're looking for is really going to be slowing down. So rule number 3 is surround the rest of your plate around your protein with produce. Fruits, vegetables, minimally processed carbohydrates, they're going to add volume, they're going to help you stay full, we're going to get extra fiber, and they're going to help you control your blood sugar levels. So the whole goal with this is you actually get to eat more volume with less calories, which means you can be in a caloric deficit losing body fat without feeling hungry. Now, as we talk through this, another important piece is to make sure that your calories also stay consistent between your meals. Now, most guys, and I fell into this trap too, you'll undereat Monday through Thursday and then overeat Friday through Sunday. And that inconsistency, that's what keeps you stuck, even though it feels like you're doing a lot of the right things. Instead, what we want to do is aim for calorie consistency. Now, this doesn't mean you have to eat the exact same thing over and over every single day, but we do need to get close in the overall calories. Now, if you do all of that and you keep your calories and you keep your meals consistent, that's what's going to allow you to lose belly fat a whole lot faster. And finally, use this hack that I love to go into, and it's called calorie budgeting. And here's how my clients use it and how I use it. If you know that you're going out for dinner, it's gonna be a bigger dinner, then earlier in the day, what you're going to want to do is take some of your snacks and make them a little bit smaller. Or if you usually are going out for a big lunch with a client, then that means breakfast and dinner, we need to scale back and bring those calories down. That way you can enjoy that dinner or that lunch guilt-free without throwing away all of your progress. And that simple strategy, calorie budgeting, is exactly how you can continue to lose weight without having to give up all the foods you enjoy or without having to be that person ordering obscure menu items when you go out to eat. So this approach that we talked about today, it works because it reduces decision fatigue, it improves your insulin sensitivity, it preserves your muscle, and it fits into your real life. Now, my clients, they don't lose belly fat and they don't get in great shape because they're more disciplined than anybody else. They get in great shape because they have a game plan that actually aligns with their life instead of working against it.